We are demoing the YS7, the Supple 7. My buddy's got one of these, and I think it's one of the most beautiful bikes on the planet. Their titanium work is amazing. Look at that. It's all flat right there. They've got extra bosses on it for bike packing. It's got rack mounts, which I love, but it's also just meant for ripping around on trails. Let's go check it out and see how it feels. So I've ridden one of these before. My buddy Carl has one, but his is a little big. Boy, they know how to set these up. This has i9 wheels right now with great engagement. Oh, this is a light feeling bike. This bike is quick, it's light, snappy, super balanced. Oh yeah, that is fun. Yeah, when you stand up and sprint, this bike just goes. Love hardtails. Stiffer than the Ionic I rode earlier, but it's still fairly supple. Fun bike. Really well balanced. Yeah, that rail's corners. So to make this bike perfect, I'd shorten the chainstay and slacken the head angle. But it's a great all-rounder. A little more traditional geometry, but it works. It's dialed. Great on this trail. A lot of companies are scared to go super slack on the head angle for some reason. Got to give a plug to the companies that aren't afraid, like Chromag and RSD and Reeb and all those UK guys. How come the UK gets such cool hardtail builders and we play it so safe in the US? Still, this bike is very balanced. It's got that traditional 67.5 degree head angle feel. This bike is very quick to accelerate. It corners extremely well. It leans well and it corners well with the bars. So regardless of how you corner, it does both pretty well. This feels a lot like the Ionic, but a little bit lighter. I like the wider bars on this. That's subtle. The Ionic is smoother. This bike is not quite as supple as the Ionic, but it's quick. It's a fun bike though. This would be an awesome bike packing bike. I love titanium because it's light, it's easy to touch up. I think Y has the most beautiful titanium frame on the market, aesthetics wise. You just rub it with a Scotch-Brite pad and it takes any Mars off, doesn't rust. It's a cool material, but it's not cheap. It's a great hardtail. It's a great match for these light 2.8 tires. This bike really picks up speed on the flats. Here we go. Here comes the fun, flowy section. It leans real well. I like how high the bars are. Feels good. That's what they feel like. Bottom bracket height is great. I think that's why it corners so well. Medium. I'm 5'6" with super short legs and a super long torso. It's great on these trails. Loose gravel's one of the worst places to ride, but hooking up's great. Really well balanced. I9 wheels, aluminum wheels, and they feel great. I've always liked i9's wheels. I'm gonna guess these are like a 35 mil inner. Lots of room to move around on this bike. Yeah, it just threads that needle. It's fun. This trail is built for a hardtail. The harder you ride this, the softer the rear end becomes. It's a lot more supple at speed. That's pretty cool. Coming through. Thank you. Yeah, this bike is a treat. Let's rate it. Climbing, let me give it a 10 out of 10.
What's up, dude? How are you?
What's up, man?
Shane.
Crashing Dad, Shane?
Yeah, dude.
Hey,
Sorry, Shane.
it's Crashing Dad. Good, how you doing?
Good.
All right, where were we? Let's rate this thing. Cornering, I'm gonna give this a 9.9. Playfulness, 8.5. Downhill charging, 8.5. And then what's left? I think that's it. Good balanced bike, it's a lot of fun. I love the higher bar position. And finally, we gotta see how it wheelies. Yeah, it's about an 8 on the wheelie scale. A little bit long chain stick. Thanks for watching. That concludes our review. And I want to know what bike you want to see reviewed next. One way you could really help me out is email some of those companies, let them know that Hardtail Party exists, and say, hey, Hardtail Party does good reviews. He should review one of your bikes. Get in touch with him. That's a great way. My channel's so small, they don't know who I am, and so if you can put in a good word for me, that goes a long way and helps me get more products in front of you that we can review. Thanks for watching. There's a party in the mountains, and you're always invited.